Critical 3 launch trailer PS VR2 games. Now, I used to play video games back when I was a teenager, and I have to stop because video games aren't really my thing anymore. I mean, I might go back to playing video games. I don't quite know, but I used to play it with my nephews. A whole lot. I'm not talking about the PS5. I'm talking about any other game, Nintendo. And I used to play Xbox too. I play on the Wii, that was back when I was little. But yeah. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that like, share, subscribe. Comment down below of what other reactor videos you guys want me to react to next, or if y'all just want me to pick freely and find a good video to react to. But anyway, this is your boy Jay, and let's get right into today's video. I think it's Warware or Where. Actually, I don't even know. It's been a while since I played PS5. Well, I played PS4. I have never had a PS5 before. One day I hope to get one. If not, then and I'm just gonna stick to what I'm good at. Just react to videos that because if y'all haven't seen this trailer, that's why I'm reacting to it with y'all. Just giving y'all a little, a repeat of the game that has just been added, and just something y'all can watch. What I'm watching. I can't even put all the details. I can never find the right words to say. So anyway. It is June 1st, man. Alright. How many of y'all teenagers out there, teenagers, how many of y'all are ready for the last day of school? Summer break is right around the corner, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, man. This year went by so fast. At first it was 2025, in the cold weather. Now it's 2026, and we're about to enter into the warm weather. I'm like, oh my gosh, man. Time sure goes by fast, huh? Anyway, I was sorry. I just got up like a few minutes ago. Anyway, here we go. It says VR2. I thought this game was like a little CD that goes into the console. Come to find out, I just realized I don't even know because it said VR2, which is talking about this game. I think the game gets added to the VR console. The goggles to put on your eyes with, you know. I never had one of those, and I would love to feel the experience, but my eyes are very sensitive to bright lights. Like I'm looking at the monitor, except it's not that bright to me. But bright lights, close up. You know, I can't. I'm sensitive to colorful lights flashing, bright lights like what y'all just watched too much, and they give me seizures. I get seizures from these type of brightness. So yeah, I really wish I could experience the VR. It's just that I can't because my eyes are just sensitive. And that's all to y'all, young disability children that would love to experience video games like this. But rather if y'all have seizures or not, and y'all's eyes sensitive to too much bright lights, then it's okay. There can be other things that y'all can be interested in. Because if y'all want to play video games, go for it. That's a part of being a normal kid without having to think about your disability. And yeah, just a whole lot of interesting, amazing stuff. Like you can play Minecraft. I used to play Minecraft, but as long as I was playing it, it's like they gave me migraines. My eyes, I had migraines, or eye migraines. I don't know if that's a thing. And I just let me go ahead and stop right here. I played Minecraft far enough, and I played something else, or I just turned off my console and just read a book or draw or do other stuff. But yeah. Even if I would have had this game, I probably wouldn't beat it based on the giant. Cause let me tell y'all something real quick. Back when I was little, and the Wii transformed from a console Wii to the Nintendo. But when I was playing when I was playing the Wii game, right? There was one game that I kind of gave all my stuff to, my nephew Marcus. But then his mama got rid of it, because she was the one that asked me if I would give it to my nephew, and I gave it to him. But turned out it got thrown away, and it was just dusted. It was all broken and dusted. But if I would have kept it, I would try to figure out how to do a gameplay from y'all. And I would love to do a gameplay. I love to play video games and just interested y'all the games that I love to play on my channel. But I'm still working out the kicks to YouTube and gaming. I don't know how to do all those things at once. You see, I'm a good multitasker. It's just that I'll do everything like this and that, just try to put it together. It's a lot of hard work. Just like if there's cuss words in the video, I gotta go through each video just to bleep out the bad languages, censor them out. And I'm like, oh my god, man, that's probably how YouTubers feel, because they gotta sit here at their laptop, go through all this editing, just to get rid of some of the languages, or on top of that, cover the sensory of the video of people or games or animes that do things that that can get you either in trouble or get you monetized, get you copyright. You gotta edit all of that. You gotta do a lot of editing just so that way you can be ready to upload that video onto your channel. Just to make sure that you gotta make sure that the music isn't copyright, because if it's copyright, you want to blur out those sounds too. Blur out the sounds, censor covering, censored beeping. You gotta do all of that work just to upload it on your channel. And yeah, man, it's just, oh my gosh, man, Oh my gosh, even if I'm doing a reaction video like this and I'm watching a video that be cussing so much, I gotta bleep them all out. And if I hear music to that video, I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta get rid of that sound so that way I don't gotta get myself demonetized, you know. But man, I gotta do all of that work, man. You know, it only takes me about what, a minute, 30 minutes. Okay, it will take me. Okay, let's say I was editing my video at 9:30 because it's 9:30 already. But let's say I was editing my video right now at 9:30. Yeah, it will take me a minute because I'll probably won't be done by 9:45 for all I know. But man, but if I get distracted, you know, and I got other things in mind, that's an extra 30 minutes to having to edit the video, you know, because I've been sitting at this monitor for about an hour, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just want to get this video editing and over with and upload it to my channel. But man, that's just a lot of work. That's just insane. Like I be having back cramps just for sitting in my gaming chair. But you know what? It's all good. It's just work that I love doing. You know, okay, because this is my passion. You know, regardless of social media, creating a channel, like blogs, pranks, skits, like any other content that I have in mind to upload on my channel. It's just a positive vibe. You know, I'll do positive vibes. You know, keep my channel from, you know, being okay. Keep my channel from being monetized. You know, or a copyright or just things that can um some things that aren't really inappropriate. You know, I don't know if I said that twice, but if I did, if it's not the right word, then I apologize. You know, I'm doing my best of communicating the right words. You know, that's why I don't just do vlogs. I do a little vlogging, social logging experience, where I love to experience life as an autistic adult, but just living life normally and not even think about my autism. I don't even think about my conditions. I don't even think about my Tourette's. And I am so grateful to God that I haven't made noise in over what, a couple days, weeks. I don't know, because it's something I'm the one that's controlling the noise. All I gotta do is just quiet myself, relax. You know, relax your mind. Find a space room to just be alone to yourself. Meditate on yourself. You know, focus your mind. Count from 1 to 10. And I just be working on myself before I have to do other things that I start on doing, you know. It's just so many stuff, so many things that's happening in the world, so many things that can trigger our mind, you know. I struggle just as much as y'all struggle. I struggle every single day with emotional depress, you know, because I be jealous of the things that I really would love to experience. My siblings, or my parents, or my cousins, aunties, and uncles, or my grandparents. Let's say they tested for a driver's license, right? And they got themselves a car. I would love to have a car as well. How come I can't have one? You know, but based on our conditions, like for some that have seizures, you know, or when we get sick, or if we're in pain, or we just don't know how to multitask with our surroundings. You see, we gotta understand that it is our safety about what happens around us, even if you're driving behind the wheel. Okay, I would love to drive behind the wheel, but because of my because I can't multitask, plus of how people be driving their cars insane, or dealing with slow drivers, I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna be thinking about driving, you know, because I might as well. Because look, I have an auntie who don't drive. I mean, she probably knows how to drive. She just doesn't want to. You know what she does to get places? She walks. She rides the bus. I'm like, okay, I can see you living that life easily, you know, because I would love. Because I know I could experience doing all that. You know, I just gotta get my mind to understand and know how to do things step at a time. I love to walk to the mall by myself, but I can't do that because I be asked I can go to the mall by myself. I don't need y'all to take care or be there for me. I'm a grown man. I'm an adult. You know, but there's more to it about being an adult because it's probably safe when you're with others, okay, like your parents or your brothers and your sisters or any other family member, because the reason why you feel safe with everyone, because even if you're by yourself, you never know what can happen to you when you run into a serious endangerment, out there in the world. So that's why we're trying to keep ourselves safe. Right, if we're alone or if we're together, we gotta keep ourselves safe. And now I would love to have my own place. 'Cause I've been living with my parents for almost since the day I was a baby. I would love to live on my own and make my own choices and just to go out and see the world. I always wanted to go to meet my dad's side of the family. I never met my dad's side. I only met my mom's side of the family, but I never met my dad's side of the family. I would love to meet them one day. Hopefully, but if not, then whenever the right time is. That's in God's time. That's in His will. If I should meet my dad's side of the family or not. And I still don't know them, man. Now I do talk to them on the phone and FaceTime them, but meeting them in person would be best. Just to get out the house, travel, see the world, go to places where you can meet people for the very first time. It's one of this is one of the greatest moments that I can actually experience, and about living on my own, making choices. Um, if y'all have social workers or job coach or anyone on the SSI or OJB, and they're reminding you that this is the best place where you're at, even if because I know parents, I know you guys don't want your child who is normal or autistic to go out by themselves in the world and live on the street. I know you don't want that. Okay, even if you say okay, if you really want to go somewhere, then go. Bye, get out the house. I know y'all don't. You mean it from the outside, but in the inside, you're like, I don't want him to go. I don't want him to go out there and suffer. Being around people that is just going crazy. But because I know some of y'all parents have a heart. Y'all have a heart, and I know y'all would do anything you can to protect and give the children the best care that they could possibly live for each and every day, and support them. Things that they always wanted to do, just support them. Even if y'all don't do it, y'all can still help motivate them and remind them that they can amount to anything. That's why I do YouTube, man. I do both channels, one for my community and the other for my personal experience living my life, and it's not just always about me. It's not about me, it's not about you, it's about God. Okay, God knows what your life would turn out further ahead towards the future, which is every other day. Like yesterday was the past, today is the present, tomorrow's the future. You don't never know what happens tomorrow, because tomorrow ain't no promise. It's not a promise to what your life will turn out. Because you never know. Like, this could be it. We might actually leave this world to go back to be with the Lord. Live peace and live eternally forever. No pain, no suffering, no tears. No frustration. We're living in peace. With the Father of the Most High. And I just thank God every single day. I thank Him for waking me up on another amazing sunshiny day. I'm thankful to God that summer is almost around the corner. I can't wait to enjoy a vacation. No, I can't wait to enjoy a sunny vacation. I guess I can use that, sunny vacation. I just can't wait to just experience what God has for me, moving forward ahead. I can't wait for y'all to experience what God has planned for you. Not just for y'all doing it on your own. Say, oh, I'm gonna go to the lake. you know. But not y'all might go to the lake, y'all might not, because God might say, "Oh, y'all go here, you go this way. I have something for you for your life, you know. Go this way." Okay, God might take you to a place to where it can shock you out of nowhere, you know, because God wants you to have a an awesome future, an awesome summer break. You know, you just gotta wait and silence yourself and let the Lord speak to you on what you're up against. You know, what's next. You know, and let me go back and play that. I think the video's almost done. I know I'd be talking to y'all like almost I'm gonna say 40 minutes. No, I think no, it was 30 minutes. I'm sorry. It was either 20 or 30 minutes. I'm not quite sure. It's not 40. Crying out loud. And I said what, 9:30? So yeah, and now it's 9:40. So I think I must have talked for about 20 to 25 minutes. I don't know. So anyway, let's get back to the video. I used to play the Wii. Remember how I was talking about there was one game that was very hard for me. If y'all haven't heard about man, what was it called? If y'all haven't heard the hang on, let me see if I can search it up really quick. Oh, here it is. This game is Spectro's original. Now, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I have played that game since the day I was little. I played the game since the day of being an adult. And guys, because I played that game for years, I have been playing that game for years. Now I did every task, right? I even built the bridge. Now get this. You know when that game has a big gigantic beast, like about tall as me. And y'all, I was trying to defeat that giant since the day I first got that game and could not defeat him. I kept trying and trying and trying, and that game made me so mad. I'm like, you know what? I ain't playing this game no more. That's why I had to give the Wii to my nephew, you know what I'm saying? But his mother got rid of it, you know, because, you know, it's been in the storage. It got old, dust all over it. So, yeah, got rid of it. But I'm going to get myself another. I know they don't make Wii's no more. But I'm going to see if they have them on Amazon, because I need to get myself another Wii, you know, because, but let me tell y'all something. I'm going to get myself another Wii. I'm just not gonna get the game. You know, that game made me mad. So I'm gonna get a Wii, and I'm gonna see if there's other games I can go to the Wii, because the game that I was very angry on was Spectro's original. Now I don't know if y'all passed the level. If y'all did, I would like to ask y'all to let me know in the comments what that ending was about. But other than that, I think I already know, because I've been seeing somebody do a gameplay on that. I'm not quite sure. But man, I'm gonna get myself a Wii. And on top of that, you wanna know what I'm really gonna get? You wanna know what the game I'm really gonna get? I'm going to get the Bully Bowl. That game was my favorite, man. It was my favorite. I love Bully, man. I've been going around and getting myself in trouble, having to do tasks. That's considered a consequence. I remember having to shovel up the snow, right? You know, I shoveled up about 6 snows, you know, and I got passing grade on that, and this principal said, "All right, Hopkins, that's enough." I got a passing grade. As soon as I got done with that mission, as soon as I got done with that mission, okay. Okay, as soon as I got done with the mission on Bully, okay, Okay, I'm sorry. Alright. As soon as I got done with that mission, I hit the principal and I took off. Oh man, I hit the principal and I took off running, man. After after I just after I just got done with my consequence, I still kept causing trouble, man. I was just having fun, bro. I remember I accidentally, you know, well, anyway, but there was children on the game, right, in that school. I'm like, how old are you? Since when does when does a child go to the school with grown-ups, grown teenagers? So you got children's, you got teenagers, and wow, everything is like it's like being in elementary school. From first to sixth, you got little babies, and then you got grown-sized children. But dang, daggum. Excuse my language. But yeah, that's just wow. Actually, I don't even think that's a bad word. What I just said. I said dang, right? Hang on. I just realized something. Hang on. Oh, okay, it wasn't a bad word. It says, dang is a mild euphemistic interjection used to express surprise, disappointment, or amazement without actually cuss. Okay, so it's not really a cuss word. Okay, it's not really a cuss word. It just verbalize of how you're feeling. So when it's your birthday party, right, and when they did like a surprise birthday party, you're like, oh my gosh, dang, this is all for me, But yeah, it's just a verbalized meaning of the word dang, So yeah, but yeah, let me go ahead and stop talking. This video's almost over. System Criticals coming July 2026. Oh my gosh, man. If y'all so happy to actually vision the game coming out next month, we don't know what day, but next month, that is just so epic, man, to just experience that game. Like I said, I'm gonna give myself another week. I don't know exactly I don't know how I'm going to actually visualize having to put the full screen of the game onto my channel where I can edit it and get some stuff taken off. But man, I'm gonna figure it out. Y'all can let me know in the comments if there's an app for that or something. I don't know. Cause I might as well just record myself playing the game just to give y'all a gameplay. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, thank y'all so much for watching this video all the way to the end. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what y'all want me to react to, or if y'all just want me to find a good video for me to react to freely. I'll be more happy to do that. But that being said, go check out the original video along with my other social platforms in the description down below. This is your boy Jay. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. I am out. Peace.